somewhere, potentially. But if you want to keep on going like this, you're going to destroy your reputation. There'll be never no coming back.
Too late for that, Tuna. It's irreparable already.
Well, I'm not going on benefits, and I wouldn't get the most. I wouldn't. I really would not, because I would not. I really tried to get in the very beginning when this burn in my head started, and and then I went and worked on a building site.
You won't get full benefits because you live with your dad. You are able to work, and your head burning is because of misuse of snow emoji.
Shit, because they want to make their money on the other side. I do battle some people in the UK.
Genzino and Rachel. That's much less than some.
So Nikki Louise says the bad head only hurts when he's not getting gifted.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
There's an element of truth in there, but in the sense where I say you've got like a brain thing that you should have an MRI and have a look, because it's not so much he doesn't get gifted, it's what that represents. It's going to stress him out. So he's stressed, his head hurts. If things don't go right, your head will hurt. When we break up, your head hurts. When I give you stress, your head hurts. When you're getting gifted, your head doesn't hurt. That signifies you're not stressed. When we're not arguing, your head doesn't hurt. When you're with me, your head doesn't hurt.
You can get headaches when you're stressed. You don't need an MRI for that. Just some pain meds.
So, let me ask them a question. When you're receiving these messages off these people, do you ever say to them, we'd like to see all your evidence, and not just like crap doctor stuff?
Yes, we show them evidence. It's from yours or Tuna's own mouths. But you say it's doctored, but it can't be.
So, where is the actual evidence of me refunding all the tents? I didn't refund any tents, but where is the evidence of me refunding the tents?
So, I just want you to prove that there's been no refund on my account. Yeah.
Please, I can see the refund total. I can see that you have 5 refunds.
No, you need to look properly, mate. I have not got 5 refunds. Can you look
Caught out lying again.
What date are these 5?
I have to do it, guys, but the more of you that would report their comments on the other side, it stops them commenting, because it is so hard for me to try and battle these people and you try and clean.
You can't control other people's lives. If you don't like the truth, then just admit it rather than deny it.
Can I give a response as if I didn't know you, as if I was one of them? I think that's right, yeah. Can they support you? Can they do that? That would be great. However, my concern, if I did that for you, your behaviour changes and you do things of your own admission sometimes. And where does that leave me after I've defended you, and now next week I don't like you no more because of what I've seen you do? So again, it comes back to you've got to start showing.
No, but
That's right. Because eventually you have to accept the truth rather than his lies.
it still doesn't mean those comments should be allowed on the other side. And the more people that report them comments, they won't be able to be said. Kevin raped his niece. Kevin did this. Kevin talks to kids. Kevin the scammer.
I reluctantly agree partially with Kevin here. There is no need for the vile lies that are told, as that doesn't help awareness. Just post the truths on him. It's bad enough.
By the end of the year. I'm not going to delude myself. By the end of the year, I did have ambition. I wanted to help people like in the benefit system, mental health system, because I know how hard it is. That was like my...
You would never get a job in either of those fields because of your behavior.
You won't, that's the thing. But watch, I will watch you go hungry next time, and I'll remind you, I'm going to be cruel to be kind. Actions louder than words. You can't feel, you don't have empathy. So I've got to put it back on you. And next time I will. And you're going to know, it's not about the being hungry, it's about the person not giving a shit about you. That's the bit that's hard. And that will hit you hard, because you like to be cared about. And so get ready for when that comes.
Because Kevin only cares about Kevin. We have known that for years. Kevin thinks empathy is a foreign currency and the equivalent of a penny. And he has no pennies either.
Do you know who Mr. UK TikTok official is? And he says, yeah, he's very well known on social media, but he's known, he's known by the name Mr. UK. I was like, oh, I don't know if we're talking about the same one. How many followers has Mr. UK TikTok official got? He said, I'm not sure of an exact number, but he does have a very substantial following. And I asked him some more questions about you, and in the end, he kept refusing to answer. Artificial intelligence was telling me I cannot engage in this kind of conversation.
Even artificial intelligence knows that Kevin is a wrong'un.
Want to be seen associated with me like that, but now they're commenting, and so it shows. Give them the better side of you. If you want a little bit of a drama, or if they want a bit of negativity, do one night a week on Instagram, all the swearing, do what you like. But ultimately, show the good side of you more than the bad.
Firstly, he doesn't have a good side. Secondly, he won't do Instagram because he knows how bad he comes across as an abusive little man.
Wake up and play and
I can't forgive you for the wish and see part. I would apologise, Nikki, if you can't forgive me, but I suppose you can forgive the other person for doing what he did, then that's fine.
Shows it was a fake apology, as you're already making excuses. And what you did is unforgivable.
I don't hate you, I pity you. When it eats you, like that, it eats you. I'll tell you why it happened. Because you wanted to be how you was. I know exactly what you're about. It will eat you. Worst karma. That's that. That's not, anyone would do the same, guys. Stop believing them. And Simon, you're going to get it again, and it's going to hit you so hard, you're not coming back from it.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki, I understand if you can't forgive me for saying that it was a horrible thing to say. I do regret saying it, and you know, I was caught up in the moment. I just got very angry. It's no excuse, but on that day there were accounts over there of like my family members and stuff calling my father a kiddie fiddler and stuff like that, and it really got to me.
He says no excuses, but there he is making excuses. And as you see from the evidence, he wasn't battling anyone, he was dancing on the beach. So more proof he is lying.
You're a social media influencer. You're the one that's got to restrain, not us.
He is not an influencer. He is not a creator. He is just a thing that goes live on social media every day begging because he is too lazy to get a job.
Something like that.
Say exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She, you know, because I
Yes,
even
someone else
obviously,
Yeah, go on.
because sometimes, you know, you think I've got to prove it, so I'm even thinking of calling my sister, but I know if I do that, it's going to cause a whole fucking another shitstorm.
But you...
Why would it cause a shitstorm calling her Kevin? Because you owe her $1,000, is it because it will come out that you hit your niece Laura when she was just a child? Did you also hit your sister Amanda?
You can't spend your life and your time at your job proving to these kind of beastly people.
Yeah,
because
they are
that's what
beastly.
they are, right? Because
We have been upgraded from predators to beastly people. But it's not us that have message children, or have moderators who are kids, or interact with school kids in our live.
A guy working out here, his son is on TikTok, he's a skater. If you go and have a look at, I think it's my second video, I basically duetted his video and I told his dad I would do it. Go and have a look at my second video, go and look at
Yeah,
his
he
son's
duetted
stuff.
his
His
video.
son is an amazing skater, by the way. He's only 14. He's only 14.
In the summer when he's in your garden, doesn't have sad endings.
Well, of course it does. You got restricted from even coming here anymore.
Well, that still needs to be removed because it's in my name. And it's not good. Like,
What?
even if you don't meet it, even if you, because of the situation, you don't want me to come to yours, you still need to speak to these people and get it removed.
Yeah, but it's not my priority when my mental health is the way it is. My life is at risk the way it is.
Because the way I view it, even if a story like that was true, who's the one they're harming? The victim.
No one has been harmed. In fact, it's the complete opposite. You innocent children have been protected from Kevin and the danger that you bring them, Tuna.
The cancer thing. Because they wouldn't know anything about you. They don't know about trolling.
Yeah.
They don't know what to go through or why. They've just thought, what the hell? And they'll tell their friends, and they'll tell their friends. And
It's been a whole lot of level, you know, for it's not trolling this. It's some sort of vigilante sort of stuff going on.
No, it's awareness. To protect people from the dangerous couple you are, and awareness will never stop as long as you both have a platform to cause that damage you do.
I'm still in a place where I'm happy to support him, but no longer with TikTok, only with his mental health, and that's only if he's willing to work on himself. But
Well, that's a lie, Tanya, as we know you're still a mod for him on a secret account.
without a miracle, no, we'll not get back together.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I understand how it would have been to. And now they're good people, see? The people I just slugged off last weekend.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
Like, guys, there's no way I would post this all my allegations, by the way, that have been NFA discontinued. If I had something to hide, you'd no way post them. You wouldn't want them out there.
But you're not smart, Kevin, and you think the NFA means nothing ever happened. There must be substance for you to get an NFA, and the evidence can be used again in the future.
These two people with the talking about the in the back of the car stuff, that they literally were disgusting and vile, to be honest. And
so basically this will be the video of the truth that I will be telling about what Kevin, aka Mr. UK TikTok official, done to me on the 28th of April. Me and Amber was basically walking around the food court in Lakeside Shopping Centre, in which I spotted Kevin. He was sat down near KFC with Tanya, his girlfriend. We started talking to them like we was all getting on and everything. Amber was taking photos with him. And then after he's finished eating his food, he asked us to help him find Tanya's car and obviously asked where the good places around here are to film. Amber was then giving him directions of where the best places are, and she mentioned outside Hollywood Bowl, where I sat in the back and he also sat back in the back with me. Amber was in the front with Tanya. Tanya was driving. And the booster seat was stacked onto my left leg, leaving my right leg and my crutch area free of space. And then 5 minutes after us being in the car, driving away, he then asked me to look out the back window, checking if anyone was following. Like, if you thought there was someone following you, you would ask me straight away to like keep a lookout. But it was like 5 minutes after we had all got in the car and Tanya was driving away. I told him straight away that there was no one there, and so did Tanya said it, and Amber said it, and we all said it more than once as well, but he still put his head down on my right leg. He was then moving it closer towards my crutch and like moving his head up and down. I could feel it going across my ribs and like squashing my boob and stuff, and like just basically impersonating my personal space, in which I felt very like, I don't know the feeling of how I felt. It was just not a good feeling. I then mentioned to him again that there was no one there, so hopefully he would have got up. I feel like he might have realised that I might have been upset or something, or that he was actually doing wrong, so he actually did put his head up that time that I told him.
they're going too far. This is wrong. They're going too far, and they ran them off the app.
You ran them off the app, Kevin, by messaging and harassing them. It's on the police national computer, and you posted it.
As I have said, any time they would like to bring these allegations up again, I will happily fight this in court. Happily. Because any solicitor will literally make these people look stupid.
Again, proving how vile you are, because anybody who has been through a traumatic experience, the last thing they want is to keep living it. It shows how you have never suffered life-changing events.
They're scared that, like, some of these people, they're scared to comment because their accounts get reported when they comment.
Yeah.
They get messaged. If you comment, we're going to go to your face. But these are how wrong these people are involved in these.
Stop painting us awareness groups under the same umbrella as those that are doing that. We don't allow or accept them. We approach with the proof and facts. It's why you target us rather than those making threats, or you blame them on us with no evidence.
Many victims in this situation. It's not just you. Whoever comes in close radar of you becomes a victim.
Yeah.
I don't know if these two particular women were telling me the truth, but they both said they had their homes and their jobs targeted. I don't believe them.
They have.
If it is...
No, because another gifter of mine who left, he had his girlfriend targeted. Someone phoned up her work and screamed down the phone, like literally screamed and shouted down the phone.
Right, so we need to come up with another plan, and it needs to be
So you both need another plan. Why? Because you want to do anything to bury the truth about you both.
It's got to sleep soon.
I don't know.
Well, they can't.
There's going to be a way to stop
They
them.
can't
There will.
comment. They can't comment because if they comment, they get messaged. You're going on a hunter's page.
This is a new one. Never heard the hunter groups thing. If hunter groups are involved, then they must have stuff on you both that we are not aware of.
Right.
Ring.
I spoke to him myself about that, and I asked him myself, and I said to him, did Kevin get you fired from your job? And he told me what happened, his words, his mouth. No, Kevin reported him to his job. His job questioned him about it. It affected his mental health, and so he quit. And he blames Kevin for that. That is 100% what happened.
You were partially right, Tuna. You were right about part that I was questioned and wasn't fired. But I didn't quite. I was medically let go because of the harassment Kevin was doing to my work. Made me have a breakdown. So I was medically retired.
Now, I would have done the same, wouldn't you? If you've asked someone to leave you alone and they don't, and they don't, and they don't, what can you... And the police don't help, what can you do?
Wrong again, Tuna. It was me telling Kevin to stop harassing me, my family, and my job, but you couldn't. It's why Kevin got an NFA before he went to Greece.
Unless he believes it.
And you were told, you've got a message, haven't you, on your is it on your Instagram where you was told, I own you now?
No, it was a phone call with him.
Oh, so you don't...
Kevin doesn't own you anymore, I do now. And that...
Still both lying to everyone. Let's show you the proof again. Where does it say I own you?
Wow. Just wow, Mark. Wow. That phone call from you yesterday, yeah? I'll look forward to the police phoning me because I'm going to tell them exactly about who you are. First of all, don't phone me up telling me I'm in debt with you for nothing.
When I just went nuts at him and told him, fuck off. You know, and he was really weird behaving. I was messaging my friend saying I'm on the phone to him and he's like acting really weird. And he could hear the vibration of me texting and he said, don't text people when you're on the phone to me. He was really weird. I told that Coy's Mike because he was talking to me at the time. When I get round to it, I'm going to post all his conversation. He was fake supporting. He was taking advantage of vulnerable women's very poor mental health.
Now who targets Mike? Notice how she targets anyone that raises awareness or tells the truth on her. It's you that has narcissistic personality disorder, Tuna.
And he said they've got a WhatsApp group, all these like trolls of yours, they're in a group.
I'm not.
And after I said what he had done, a lot of women apparently came forward saying that they had concerns about Mark's behaviour too. Yeah, they're all back to talking to him again, so they clearly don't mind. And apparently he's even spoken out and said, yeah, so what, I talked to a 16-year-old and they're all right with it.
Excuse me, Tuna Amber Heard. I have never said I have spoken to a 16-year-old. And for your information, I don't. And I don't know anyone at that age. So again, more tuna lies.
I'm not a Heber-phile. That was a doctored message by someone.
I did not call Kevin a Heber-phile.
Let the trolls spread that you're a hebephilia and you're a pervert.
How is it doctored when it's from your mouth, from your own live stream? It can't be doctored, but neither of you can admit the truth.
Who Tanya thought she was really close with. I'm not any of these things.
No, you're not some of these things. You're all of the things we say because we back it up with proof and receipts.
Just a bit of a CUNT sometimes, I'll admit.
Yeah, because again, it's only about applying common sense, isn't it? How can I believe you're a paedophile, hebephile, or whatever, and be with you?
Yes, you would, because Tin's fish only cares about tuna fish.
The people that aren't going to wake up to that and the people that need to go and watch that aren't people you need to ever be your supporters.
Of course, Kevin doesn't want support from people who have seen the proof unless they have a good gifting badge.